unable to find the set count, but it's all good. Again, just as I mentioned, Jazzo just holding shield. I know that he just 824 for it, but I mean, that's really nothing in the grand scheme of things when he ends up returning with a VP48. Classic coming back on Mike.
Yeah, I have returned.
We saw Greg take it over Tope 2-1.
Yeah, so like I said, no reason to switch off Ike. He was able to keep the set close. All right, so Stain versus Jazzo. Jazzo with the lead right here. I think as far as set record goes, I think it's heavily Jazzo favored. Absolutely.
I mean, I kind of made a little comment earlier that this is essentially Vendetta Jr. versus Fatality Jr. And when we see those matches played out here, I mean, Vendetta has been more taking it over Fatality, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so Vendetta actually was able to, like, the last season, both him and Fatality were going out to events a lot more commonly. He was actually able to, like, bring their set record for the season either to even or his favor after starting really rough. So he was slowly figuring out the Falcon matchup, but Stain got to answer right back with that stock right there.
I gotta say, the one thing that keeps Stain always competitive, I mean, his punish game is just insane. I've played against him, and it's just a monster. You let one little opening, and he'll turn 0 to 40, and then you reset, and then he'll make 40 into a stock.
Yeah, like, combo characters definitely, it doesn't really, the percent never really matters to them heavily. It's always just like, well, is it stock's even? Oh, it's an even game. Like, as long as you're able to get that one hit, especially characters explosive as Falcon, that they're even prone to take stocks really early. So this, and Stain actually with the lead right now, but we're about to see a Ken combo, just proving my point, the combo characters do not care about percent leads. So this is possibly kill percent, but the miss tech actually going to keep him alive from that knee.
The only percent that they really care about is what their opponent is at, so they know what's combo to throw out.
Yeah.
And that up tilt check, not going to be taking it. Almost
I'll be honest with you, I know almost nothing about Ken and Ryu, so I'm not going to be able to call out like what moves he's using for the special inputs. But up smash not quite going to do it and going to parry Stain's S smash right there, so good call out on his timing.
Johnson and Shoryu finally sitting it out. Jazzo here at 92.
Yeah, so Stain going really low trying to get that edge guard, but Jazzo just going to be able to get back to center stage here. So, listening to who he called, because, yeah, that's the person that I lost to, and I'm salty. But all right. So far, though, Jazzo building up plenty of extra credit here, actually almost with a complete lap, and this might be enough. Yeah, so platform extension on the up air. Going to get him high enough in the air, it's going to kill it.
Stain going for a really greedy, up smash. I know that move's got him buffed so much that honestly, it's pretty ridiculous at where it stands right now, but
I mean,
kind of crazy.
I understand it though, because that was one thing when I'd asked like Fatality about for. Sorry, that was awkward.
No, sorry, you
I was like, what are you doing?
I don't know, you have this weird like fuzzball on your face. Sorry about that.
Yeah, don't touch my face, man.
I apologize.
All right, something Fatality had said was, God, I lost my train of thought. Don't like stand still against Falcon, because they're going to be looking for like those landing down airs for combo starters. Kind of need to just keep moving, and like Jahzzo, he plays very patient. He'll play in shield when he needs to, but he's not like getting antsy and like trying to swing when Stain's looking for those options, so he's still able to get his punish. But
Jazzo's very disciplined. I actually talked with Vendetta, and he was, one of the things that we needed to talk about. I'm not really seeing Jazzo do what Vendetta had mentioned. One of the things that Jazzo does a lot is do a lot of resets, essentially. He'll go for an up tilt and wait for you to do a panic option and punish you off of that, and that's his true combo. And we've seen him, he did it against Zamba, and he ended up taking the set against him. So definitely, something that he is very familiar in doing with. But I think that he may have, spoken with Vendetta, took the advice, and I'm not seeing that here.
And not quite going to be able to make it back on this stock, so two stocks, both 0%, and saying this might be how Stain just planning on playing it. Looking for that, he's not really going to find the up smash off that platform, but just not really wanting to like contest Ken, trying to make Jahzzo come more to him, which, I mean, 6%'s a lead. I don't think we're going to see a timeout in this matchup, but I don't know, man, we might. This is so funny.
They're just not wanting to interact.
Well,
Or
it's
more
like-
so accurately, Jazzo doesn't want to, give up anything. It's just that master of patience.
Yeah, I mean, they're both playing just like, Stain's playing really evasive right now, but I just meant he was even giving up like good punish opportunities just to jump away because either he wasn't confident in them or didn't react, but we're still pretty much an even game even after all the just platform camping, just that knee almost enough to just change that, but Jahzzo gonna get back to stage and looking for another knee. That was a good parry.
I think Jazzo's being really greedy with the ledge play that he's doing. The main reason why I feel like he's doing that is because of how early Troy was going to kill on this stage with a much shorter platform. Canceling his focus. I don't know if that was intentional or if he got hit again or what happened there.
Regardless, down B, Falcon kick going to take the stock for Stain, and that was I mean, this is Falcon on Yoshi's. He's fine, but really suspect air dodge off stage right there. But I am kind of questioning the choice to bring Ken here because we kind of see what his game plan is now, where he's trying to camp him on the platforms. But this is also a really good stage for Ken, just because lower ceiling, shoryu kills. But like Stain's proving that he's better at the stage and should give it to him, and that's gonna be it. So 2 stock coming out of Stain, gonna bring the set to 1-1.
All I'll say is this, is that he broke the curse. Typically we end up seeing all games played on PS2, bringing it to Yoshi's. I just, recognize that. We're curious about where we'll be going to Game 3. I think when we end up seeing people, stop picking PS2, it's more about a whole, they really want to further the matchup of what's going on and what's being played here. While PS2 is probably one of the, most neutral heavy stages, knowing what you can and can't abuse on the other stages and stuff like that, I mean, it's just about taking that extra little bit of inch that you can and making everything you can out of it. And we ended up seeing, as you mentioned, Stain just ended up taking that one.
Yeah, so like for the people that just want to run it back to PS2 all the time, I do it in some sets. Some sets I counter pick. It's just it's a neutral stage, but there are just some characters that do better, and you don't want to play certain matchups on that stage. So in those cases, just counter pick. Like that's your, I'm not gonna say your reward, but that's the handicap from losing the previous game. But all right, so either way, so far Jazzo just kind of poking here at Stain, but Stain getting a little bit of a combo while I was talking. Yeah, they're just both playing really slow. I think they're both respecting each other heavily because they know what's going to happen when they get hit. It's going to be up air, up air, up air, weak knee instead of strong knee, but like you know exactly what Jazzo was afraid was going to happen.
No, absolutely. Such a short end leg for what is such a beefy move.
Another carry on the knee here. Not going to take it here yet, though. I mean, Falcon's pretty beefy. He can survive at 95 after the hit. At least grounded, right?
Yeah, dude, he's quite a chunky boy.
So far, though, percent's still fairly even. This is a percent where both players are probably going to start looking for a kill.
This is, honestly probably where I just love Smash the most. This is just, pretty much just raw neutral, and they're trying to see about what little things that they can do to each other. I think the, choices that they're making are very interesting. He ends up, sacrificing a lot, trying to go for a hard call out with that. Just not paying out for him, unfortunately.
Regardless, though, Jahzzo taking that first stock off the shoryu there, racking up 73% on Stain so far. Is this going to be no. I was going to say, it's really stale. I don't care how much rage you have. He was at 70, sir. He's not
probably
Fox.
doing the full connection, possibly, but just going to be kind of kicking him out.
Is that strong? Like I said, I'm not really sure about Shadows. Was that strong F-tilt?
No, that I believe is strong neutral.
Wow. Shows how much I know. But regardless, Jazzo making really ambitious plays off stage here. He's definitely playing with the lead, and he's definitely just trying to end this early and
taking a 3-stock. I think one of the biggest things about Stain's weakness is that he just lacks patience, and that's just one of the unfortunate things. Whenever I see Stain get upset by anybody, which is like randoms and stuff like that, I remember when, Dog Biscuit was around and some others, it's just so hard for him to, not lose his patience. That's the biggest thing that he has, his gripe with this game, is that he feels like zoners are too heavily rewarded, and I do think that's a common sentiment shared among many players, but I mean, we've been playing this game, however long, and we're not getting